Hey, what up? This is sitting over here at the apartment. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Another one of those days the jealous people in my ear. Apartment bitch ass nigga and shit. He was whoring out his mama. What are you talking about? I just got conscious. I just got up. You know what I'm saying? But what I was just thinking about, like the leaders of black people, like the civil rights movement and stuff. Malcolm X said the worst thing the white man ever did was taught him how to read. Like that shit don't be for black people because all they do is kill and turn out and fuck over and make kill themselves righteous men and women. Righteous men, they turn them out. Righteous women, that'll be housewives and soccer moms. They have them and you know what I'm saying, and they hold them out and stuff. They can't point at me because I'm not no pimp. And because of y'all leaders of the civil rights movement. I was born in the mid 80s. Like 75, that's when heroin hit the black neighborhoods. In the mid 80s was the crack epidemic. Did I did I did I take these people confidence? You know what I'm saying? Like why it stressed me out like that? Because like I be concerned about my mother. Like they try to trick you into saying things, but the further take your loved ones that close to you confidence. Like I never see my mother. I never see my brother. And when I was a child, when I was young, that's all. It was me, my mom, and my brother. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know how Malcolm X said, divide and conquer. They split your family up and shit. Yeah, that's what they use to take your mama confidence. And see, like me being a young man, but I'm a man. I'm not a chump, so I look after my mother and my brother. So they target me. You know what I'm saying? The leaders of black people are bitch ass niggas. Like there's not like all that preacher shit. Do not believe it because they go to jail and educate themselves for years and learn the scriptures because so righteous and they target righteous people. You know what I'm saying? And they have this thing called a play with you game. So they educate yourself and learn the scriptures and seek to educate themselves. So the criminal play the victim and make the victim like the criminal. So you be a righteous. So they target righteous people. So by them learning the scriptures, they make them look more righteous than you and all that. But the whole time, how much game they run, you're telling people not to trust them, and they have people trust point at you. But that's another level of sophistication, another part of the game they run to make you hurt yourself to get to you. That's the part, because you be a righteous person. You see what I'm saying? So like this, I'm not on drugs or nothing. I stay by myself and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Like you know what I'm saying? And they fuck over very good people. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the low down people in your family, they be trying to make you kill yourself and shit. And turn you out and use you and fuck over you. That's how they build the people. That's how they call themselves the nation. So they stuck on that bitch ass nigga shit and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how they get their money. Whoring out men and women. Not just women, they whore out men too. And believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's all game. That's what they do. See, people like that, they like attention. You know what I'm saying? Like they take pride in being a little down and they like attention. And because you be a good person, a righteous person, so they bother the fuck out you, sabotage your life. They pick you up to break it down. They pick you up. You pick yourself up. You have the potential and gift to be great and do good things with your life, but they sabotage your life and put the rug from under your feet. And that's when you start sucking dick. You damn to be a gay bro. I don't do those things, but that's why I'm making these videos, so I won't do those things. Because if you don't take the attention off them, they'll use like wild creatures and beasts to turn you out and have you do those things. So they use things that creatures or other people or situations, like if you're scared of other people, that's what they're gonna do. You're scared of wild spiders, that's what they're gonna use to turn you up. You're scared of wild beasts, that's what they're gonna use to turn you up. Like that, what I'm saying? They strike fear in you. All they do is make money off their own people. Because y'all be destroyed for lack of knowledge and y'all go into slavery, so black women that hate men, they wait for Malcolm and Farrakhan and all these people to get out of jail and shit, and then they let them in. It'd be in slavery, so they make it look like they have all the questions, all the answers to the questions. Like they be, you know what I'm saying, superheroes. But that's to draw people in, so they know who to let in. So in order to be in with, you have to be a low down motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They like to be mad with you and everything. You see what I'm saying? Like the things they do to you and everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they'll hold your mom out. And you wouldn't know it, but they'll, you know what I'm saying? And they'll do things. Try to set you up so, because they know you're a man, so they'll try to set you up so they won't be mad with themselves. They like to stuck on that bitch ass nigga shit. They like to be mad with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them are some ugly ass niggas. Try to tell y'all talk about that's you. Yeah, I ain't gay niggas. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about getting down with you. You know what I'm saying? Like they be you with your women from the beginning until they come with that fucking turnout game. Talking about that's you. They take your women and want you to get down with them to further get them hot. But it be you with your women before they come into your life. You know what I'm saying? But that's a part of the turnout game. So you fall for it. Once you give them attention and you fall for what they're doing, that's how they know they got you. Do this. When they start bringing you down further. You know what I'm saying? So, because y'all go into slavery, y'all be destroyed for the lack of knowledge. So people like that, they go to jail and educate themselves. And in some cases, the enemies, the nations that enslave the people, educate them. You see what I'm saying? Because they know they hate their people. And a lot of the people hate them. You see what I'm saying? So they look at you like it's easier to be a leader for black people. It's like because y'all destroy for lack of knowledge. So the real trustworthy people, the real brothers and sisters, those are the people they kill and turn the people against and slander their name and turn out to have them on drugs and shit. That all, you know what I'm saying? a lot of those of they people, because they blend in. You know what I'm saying? So you hear them prophet dudes talk about, oh, prophecy of Christ, they flee to the mountains so they could blend in. But yeah, they put emphasis on the blend in because they have to watch certain men. They have to, you know what I'm saying? You be a man. Like, you ain't gonna let them hold your wife out, right? You ain't gonna let them hold your mama out, right? You ain't gonna let them fuck over you. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So. Like, there was so much game. The people that see, they don't let you in, and the people that you'll be protective of, they bring down underground and have them treating you real ugly. They have you treating them real bad, and you think they with them. You talk about you don't care about your mom and brother, but that's further to take their confidence. Like, the leaders of y'all people are some bitch ass niggas. Like, all they do is fuck over their own people. You know what I'm saying? You think they get their money from just preaching? They take hits and shit. You know what I'm saying? They have a video called Hebrew Pimps and Hotel Hustlers. They're very arrogant too. They're very arrogant. You know what I'm saying? They don't get fooled with that religion shit. That's to sucker you in because they know certain people be religious. So you go to them, they'll slip you something and growl at you. They come at you like devils. That's the point that take your confidence. So this will put you under fear of death and you ain't gonna be able to do nothing. You'll be in a helpless situation. You ain't gonna be able to put attention on them. They're not gonna let you put attention on them. You see what I'm saying? So, they give you a chip, and like, see, like me personally, I make videos like this. After I make a video like this, I be hearing thumps in my ear, like they'll try to make your loved ones hurt themselves. Like that be their way of knocking out Aquanus. It's like they kidnap them and bring them up the ground. You know what I'm saying? They fuck over their own people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, if any people out of town and y'all see people that's around y'all, or men or women, like, because all they do is show you how you think. They study the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be a man. You be an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, your life be hard. You see what I'm saying? And see, like, a lot of people sleep on them because they see what they do to people like me, so they think they don't have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all see anybody that's look like Malcolm X and Farrakhan, you know, and the prophet dudes, that mean they about to fuck over you. They're gonna turn you out, make you hurt yourself, break you down. As far as women, they're gonna pull you out. And how do you know? Because you be in a situation by yourself. Like, if you don't notice, like, certain women, if you're in a situation by yourself, what happened to your family, men? What happened to the men in your family that's protective of you? You see what I'm talking about? So y'all gonna try to be down with them because y'all somewhat know about them. But when it comes to your turn, all you doing is condemning yourself. Like, you help us run game to do what we did to him. But they gonna run game to make you look like a person, but you condemn yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some weird ass niggas. See, like, the end of that underworld and pimps and madams. See, See, like, you know what I'm saying? People like that take pride in learning psychology. Take pride in learning about psychology. That's how they know how to turn out men and hold out women and help women to be prostitutes. So you find a wife. So one thing they do, if they don't if they don't hurt their husband, they try to turn them out, and that be their way of getting them hot, because they'll be whoring them out, making money off you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? They hold your mom out. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do like the most fucked up things to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I be feeling sorry for, like, you know, because I'm real protective of my mother and my little brother. You know what I'm saying? My ex-girlfriend. So, but you have to be protective of your intermediate family first, because like they run a lot of game. They study the fuck out you for like. They do that to people that's not afraid of them. If you're someone that's not afraid of them, they'll be watching the fuck out you. Like they put your mother and other people like protective of your mother while you're a child. They probably hurt some of them and put them under the fear of death to keep you not conscious so they can study you. You know what I'm saying? They study the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get conscious. I was 26 years old. So that means like 26. So but if they get you up, that means they done fucked over and hurt anybody that feel will help you. Or protect. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because they conscious so guilty, they just assume that you want to kill them. But that's how they feel about you. You know what I'm saying? They conscious be so guilty because of what they do to you and your mother and brother and family and wife and you know what I'm saying? If I had children, I don't even much know about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? They divide your family and they're posing as prophets with their friends and family in front of the whole world. But the people don't know what they do behind the scenes, because they operate from underground. You see what I'm saying? And like, there's some very annoying ass people. You know what I'm saying? So they're like, their religion shit is like the test to see who's who. If they low down like them, they'll bring them in. If they hate their own people like them, they bring them in. But if they see you righteous and not afraid of them, they'll fuck over you. They try to make you hurt yourself. They make people kill themselves and everything. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put attention on them. You have to tell people what they're doing to you. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to put attention on them after they make you a crackhead and heroin addict. Who gonna believe you? There's so much game there. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like you be so young. You know what I'm saying? I was 18 years old out there in California. I'm thinking I'm just going to Dream College. I had a house. I was living in an abandoned house my freshman year in college in Pasadena, California. I'm from Louisiana. And years later, when I got conscious, I tried to do a little backtracking. I had a house in my name around the corner from where I was staying. So I don't know if they was holding my mom out or whatever they were doing. You know what I'm saying? The people that's really close to you. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what they use to take your people confidence. While you're not conscious, the things they do to you while you're not conscious. You see what I mean? So it's like after they finish making their money off you, you'll be some bum or heroin addict. A lot of people they kill. A lot of people like a person like me, they will have to kill after they do what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll kill, like after they whole out certain women, they'll kill them. They'll whole out men and all that stuff. I'm not gay at all, but that's the purpose, because you be a righteous person. You know what I'm saying? They have an ego. You know, that Beyonce, I have a big ego. That's who she was talking about. That nigga is weird. Like, our leaders are some weird ass nigga people. You know what I'm saying? They bother the fuck out you. They don't even let you sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you do, like, if you don't put attention on them, have social media and stuff. See, like, what they'll try to do, they'll try to take your confidence and try to have people thinking like they like to laugh at you, so you won't make half of social media. That's the buy time for them, you know what I'm saying? But you'll end up in situations like, if you stay by yourself, they'll have giant spiders and snakes in your apartment to get you out your apartment, to make you look like a bum. Or, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a man and they try to make you look like a homosexual, that means they women are about to kill you. That means you about to get killed by a woman. You know what I'm saying? It's some weird ass people. Like, you know what I'm saying? They try to take a man and turn you out. When I had my social media, I was just sitting in my so-called grandma living room. You know, they pimps. And all that stuff, they have their families. You know what I'm saying? You would think that's your aunties and uncles, but they're going to be your mother original family. Or something. That's how they get down with that pimp shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do to strong people, like righteous people. They bring you down and have you subject unto them. They tell you nobody don't care about you. And because they don't let you in, so they do things like take you to California, like you like 19, 20 years old. And you end up being homeless, and people that hate you take you in, and they have you, like your biological mother, they have her underground, you living with other people. They have you calling another woman mother, and your mother be watching you calling a woman mother. You don't be conscious, you don't be aware of it, but you have to think about it when you do get conscious. That's the first to take your mother or your wife or your woman and your family confidence. You know what I'm saying? Because they women kill you and shit. They women kill you for your women and everything. You see what I'm saying? That's a weird ass nigga. They very annoying too. Like they'll give you a chip and they'll do something. Like you're a man, like they'll bother you for like from sun up to sundown for like 10 years now. Stop and say, if you want to be a homo, they're gonna make you kill yourself. Like they use all type of. See, I don't know how to turn people out. And if you're a small person, the smaller you are and the more righteous for man you is, those type of people that come are standard. Like you be the guinea pig. You be the person they dissect. So if they could do what they do to you, they could do it to anybody. You feel me? So, like the smaller you is, the more you come a standard or a measuring stick. You know, like Farrakhan said, the standard of the rectitude is Christ. You gotta pay attention to his words, rectitude. You know what I'm saying? It's so weird as people, like they bother the fuck out you. Like they sabotage your life, they get you fired from your jobs. See, like I'm not on drugs or nothing, and like the situation I'm in, I don't have a choice because they sabotage my life. You know what I'm saying? And so they run through all this game to put you down, and so once you become invisible, that's when they move in to make you hurt yourself. You get killed by wild. You have a giant snakes and spiders in your house, and that's what kill you. That's what I'm saying. You will put attention on them. Like you walk outside your house, you'll hear lions growl from underground. Because they're stuck on that bitch ass nigga shit. Like they hate real niggas, you know what I'm saying? All they do is play with men. You know what I'm saying? You know, like in the Bible, the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, when they said Jerusalem had become like Sodom and Gomorrah because they kill all the men. They turn everybody up, they kill everybody. They kill all the men. So the people don't be having no manhood. So they learn how these men think and pose as the manhood for the people. But the people don't know, like, they ain't no good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some low down ass people. Like, you be so stressed out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with my mother. I don't know what's going on with my brother. You know what I'm saying? You don't be conscious, they'll say you in the white neighborhoods. And you know what I'm saying? And they have these people fucking over your family. They're bringing white people in, you know, underground with black people. They have them fucking over your family and shit. That's an old bitch ass nigga. The leaders of y'all people are some bitch ass niggas. If you find out what they do to people, I'm trying to tell y'all, don't let that religion shit for you. You see what I'm saying? Like the prophet dudes, talking about the Hebrew dudes, a lot of those dudes come from the Nation of Islam. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, I like, you know, when you do come up on money, you be having. So the next time I come on some money, I'm gonna try to go see what my mother doing, check up on my mother and my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know what they be doing to them. Like, well, like, you know, I'm sitting in my grandma's living room. My mother walking up, do it for me, do it for me. Like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like every time they women give this, if you take their women confidence, they'll make your mom or your girl or your wife or people that you be protected of hurt yourself, try to hurt yourself. Like they're some low down ass people. They take pride in being low down. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing celebrities and everything. Like you'd never expect the situation they put you in. Like it'd be so much for your mind, it's unbelievable. Like first of all, you be black, you don't be conscious, and they get you conscious and growl at you. You know what I'm saying? You just learn about history, slavery, and lynchings and shit. You think white people about to lynch you? There be black people doing it to you. They scare the fuck out you because you be a black person in slavery. You think there's white people about to do that to you, but there'll be black people that hate their people try to turn you out and make you hurt yourself. They do something like that to you, and you big stupid ass nigga, you big stupid ass nigga, you big stupid ass nigga. Try to make you hurt yourself, laughing at you. You know what I'm saying? There's some. I be, you know what I'm saying? Because you be a peaceful person, and like your family is all you have, and it's like I'm in grudge. I stay regretting about myself, and then my little brother stay in the opposite side of the city by himself. And my mother still my father, but my father out with them. So I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what they doing to my mother. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be a very frightening situation. You know what I'm saying? Like they bother the fuck out you. I haven't slept in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? That dude that's talking about was posting on Facebook. This nigga been talking to me for the last 2 days. Him and his mama and some other people. Malcolm X voice and all that. Dude I went to high school with. Like the type of people that be with him, you know what I'm saying?